Top 25 IR5 Visa Interview Questions and Answers. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most important topics for parents applying for U.S. immigration, the IR5 Visa interview. This interview plays a major role in determining whether you'll successfully reunite with your children in the United States as a permanent resident. So, to help you prepare confidently, I've put together the top 25 IR5 Visa interview questions along with detailed and professional answers. Make sure to watch until the end because every single question is essential for boosting your chances of approval. 1. Can you tell us about yourself? My name is ___________, and I am applying for the IR5 visa as the parent of my U.S. citizen child. I currently live in __________, where I have spent most of my life building my family and career. I am a responsible and family-oriented person, and my goal is to join my child in the United States to support them and be closer as a family. I have strong ties to my family relationships, and I am prepared for a smooth transition to life in the U.S. 2. Why do you want to immigrate to the United States? I want to immigrate to the United States to reunite with my child, who is a U.S. citizen. Our family has always valued staying close and supporting one another, and living together will allow us to strengthen those bonds. My child has established their life in the U.S., and being nearby will help me be part of important family milestones. I plan to contribute positively, live responsibly, and adapt to the culture and environment in the U.S. while maintaining strong family relationships. 3. When did your child move to the United States? My child moved to the United States in _________, and since then they have worked hard to build a stable and successful life. They completed their education and later became a U.S. citizen. Over the years, we have maintained regular communication, and they have always expressed their desire for me to join them. Their move has helped them grow professionally and personally, and now they are in a strong position to support my relocation through the IR5 visa. 4. What does your child do for a living? My child works as a ________ in the United States. They have a stable job and a consistent source of income, which allows them to meet the financial requirements for sponsoring me under the IR5 visa category. They are dedicated, hardworking, and responsible, and they take their careers seriously. Their professional stability is one of the reasons they felt ready to sponsor my immigration. I am very proud of what they have achieved, and I know they can fully support this process. 5. How often do you communicate with your child? I communicate with my child regularly through phone calls, video chats, and messaging apps. We make sure to stay connected and updated on each other's daily lives. Despite the physical distance, our relationship has remained very strong. We talk about family matters, personal goals, and their life in the U.S. Staying in touch has helped us maintain a close bond, and we look forward to strengthening that connection even more after my relocation to the United States. 6. Have you ever traveled to the United States before? I have traveled to the United States before on a _______ visa, and my visits were always temporary and within the authorized stay. I complied fully with U.S. immigration rules during each trip. Those visits allowed me to understand and appreciate the culture and lifestyle in the U.S. If granted the IR5 visa, I look forward to settling permanently, so I can be closer to my child and live responsibly as a lawful permanent resident. 7. Do you have any other children? Yes, I have other children living in ______. They are supportive of my decision to immigrate under the IR5 visa and understand that this opportunity allows me to be with my U.S. citizen child. Although I value all my children equally, the IR5 process applies only to the U.S.-based child sponsoring me. I plan to remain connected with my other children through regular communication and visits when possible, ensuring that my relationships with all family members remain strong. 8. What is your current occupation or daily routine? Currently, I am ______, and my daily routine involves managing household responsibilities, spending time with family members, and staying active within my community. While I may not be working full-time at the moment, I lead a balanced and productive lifestyle. After moving to the United States, I plan to adapt to a new routine that supports my well-being, aligns with U.S. regulations for permanent residents, and allows me to contribute positively to my child's home environment. 9. Who will you live with in the United States? I will be living with my U.S. citizen child at their current residence. They have adequate space and the financial capacity to support me during my initial adjustment period. We have discussed living arrangements thoroughly, and they are prepared to provide all necessary support. This arrangement will help me settle comfortably and ensure a smooth transition into life in the United States. I look forward to being part of their household and contributing where I can. 10. How will you support yourself financially in the United States? My financial support in the United States will primarily come from my sponsoring child, who meets the required income guidelines. They have submitted Form I-864, showing their capability to support me as required by U.S. immigration law. Additionally, I plan to manage my expenses responsibly and consider part-time activities that comply with U.S. regulations for permanent residents. My goal is to maintain financial stability, avoid becoming a public charge, and live responsibly within my means. 11. Are you in good health to travel and live in the U.S.? Yes, I am in good health and fully capable of traveling and living in the United States. I recently completed my required medical examination, which confirms that I do not have any conditions that would prevent me from safely immigrating. I take my health seriously and maintain a responsible lifestyle. I am ready to adapt to the healthcare system in the U.S. and continue any necessary medical follow-ups as recommended by professionals after my arrival. 12. Have you ever been arrested or convicted of a crime? No, I have never been arrested or convicted of any crime in my home country or anywhere else. I have always lived responsibly and maintained a clean legal record. I respect all laws and understand the importance of following legal procedures in every country I visit. My background checks and documents are accurate, truthful, and updated. I am committed to continuing this responsible conduct after immigrating to the United States as a lawful permanent resident. 13. Who will pay for your travel to the United States? My traveling expenses will be covered by my child, who is sponsoring my IR5 visa. They have the financial capability and willingness to support every part of this immigration process, including airfare and initial living costs. We have discussed and planned these arrangements to ensure a smooth and stress-free transition. I am grateful for their support, and together, we have organized everything responsibly to comply with U.S. immigration requirements and ensure a successful relocation. 14. Do you intend to work in the United States? As an IR5 visa holder, I understand that I will have the legal right to work in the United States once I receive my green card. While I may not pursue full-time employment immediately, I am open to exploring part-time or community-based opportunities that match my interests and abilities. My primary purpose is family reunification, but staying active and engaged is important to me. Any work I consider will be lawful, suitable, and respectful of my age and abilities. 15. What are your plans after receiving the IR5 visa? After receiving the IR5 visa, my main plan is to relocate permanently to the United States, settle into my child's home, and adjust comfortably to my new environment. I want to spend quality time with my family, contribute positively to household life, and gradually adapt to the local community. I also plan to stay active, follow U.S. laws, maintain good health, and take part in community activities when possible. My goal is a smooth, meaningful, and responsible transition. 16. Do you understand that the IR5 visa is for permanent residency? Yes, I fully understand that the IR5 visa grants me lawful permanent residency in the United States. This means I will live there permanently, follow all laws, and carry the responsibilities that come with a green card. I am aware that I must maintain residency, avoid long stays outside the U.S., and respect immigration regulations. I am committed to honoring all expectations of permanent residency while building a stable life with my U.S. citizen child. 17. How will you adapt to life in the United States? I plan to adapt to life in the United States by staying open-minded, learning about local customs, and participating in community activities. My child will help guide me through important adjustments, such as understanding transportation, healthcare, and daily routines. I am prepared to learn at my own pace and integrate gradually. My goal is to build a comfortable lifestyle, respect the culture, follow regulations, and maintain strong relationships with both my family and local community. 18. Have you reviewed all required immigration documents? Yes, I have carefully reviewed all my immigration documents, including my passport, birth certificate, sponsorship papers, medical examination results, police certificates, and Form I-864. All documents are accurate and submitted according to the U.S. Embassy's guidelines. I also ensured that the information in my DS-260 form is complete and truthful. I understand the importance of maintaining transparency during this process and have prepared everything thoroughly to support my IR5 visa application. 19. Does your spouse support your plan to move to the U.S.? Yes, my spouse fully supports my decision to immigrate through the IR5 visa. They understand the importance of family unity and recognize that joining our U.S. citizen child will strengthen our family bond. If my spouse is not accompanying me immediately, we have mutually agreed on how to manage responsibilities at home. Their support is genuine, and we have discussed all the changes that will come with this move to ensure that our family remains strong and connected. 20. Do you have any relatives in the U.S. besides your child? Aside from my U.S. citizen child, I may have extended family or relatives living in the United States. However, my main purpose for immigrating is to reunite with my child, who is sponsoring my IR5 visa. While having relatives can provide additional emotional support, the focus of this immigration process is family reunification through my child. I plan to maintain healthy relationships with any relatives there while prioritizing my life with my sponsoring family. 21. How long do you plan to stay in the United States? As an IR5 visa applicant, my intention is to live permanently in the United States as a lawful permanent resident. This visa category is designed for long-term settlement, and I fully understand the responsibilities that come with it. I plan to build a stable life with my child, avoid lengthy stays outside the country, and maintain my residency status. My long-term commitment is to remain in the United States and integrate meaningfully into my new environment. 22. Are you bringing any belongings or items with you? I will be bringing essential personal belongings, including clothing, important documents, and a few sentimental items. I understand that certain items must comply with U.S. customs regulations, so I plan to follow all guidelines carefully. Most of my possessions will remain in my home country, and I will adjust to new purchases after settling in the United States. My focus is on a smooth transition, traveling light, and ensuring that everything I bring is legally permissible. 23. Do you understand the responsibilities of a green card holder? Yes, I understand that as a green card holder, I must follow U.S. laws, file taxes if required, maintain residency, and avoid prolonged stays outside the country. I must report address changes and comply with all government procedures. I also understand my rights, such as the ability to work and live freely in the United States. I take these responsibilities seriously and am committed to fulfilling all expectations of lawful permanent residency. 24. What will you miss most about your home country? I will miss my extended family, cultural traditions, and the familiarity of my community. However, modern technology allows me to stay connected easily through video calls and messages. While leaving these aspects behind is emotional, my priority is reuniting with my U.S. citizen child and supporting them closely. I look forward to building a new chapter while keeping strong ties with my home country. I see this move as a positive step toward family unity and growth. 25. Do you have any questions for us? Thank you for the opportunity to interview today. At this moment, I do not have additional questions. I appreciate the guidance provided throughout the process and your time reviewing my application. If there are any further steps I should be aware of after the interview, I would appreciate your instructions. I want to ensure that I follow all procedures correctly and complete any remaining requirements promptly. Thank you for watching this detailed guide on the top IR5 Visa interview questions and answers. Preparing thoroughly can make a huge difference in how confidently you approach your interview, and I hope this video helps you or your loved one succeed. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others going through the immigration process. Stay tuned for more visa preparation videos, expert tips, and real-world guidance to support your journey toward the United States.